Quarantine, you know the vibes. Zoom.
Yo, you already know it's your boy Dave East, and this is Quarantine Questions with RapTV. Check me out.
Yeah. You can quarantine the body, but you can't quarantine my soul.
What's good, y'all? Pro the GOAT here, letting you know that I'm running a special on rapart.com. 25% off any one of these rap art pieces, and there's plenty more on the website. If you use my name, Pro, P-R-O, at the very end of your checkout, you get 25% off. These are just a few. Look, Coming of Age, A Hip Hop Story 1. We got Coming of Age, A Hip Hop Story 2. We got the many faces of Snoop Dogg. We got Jigga Man. We got the many faces of Post Malone. We got NBA Youngboy. We got Kodak Black. We got Juice WRLD. We got ASAP Rocky. We got everything on there, man. So make sure you go to rapart.com. Use my name, P-R-O, as your promo code to get 25% off and get you some rap art. And now, back to the interview. Yo, what's good, y'all? We got Dave East in the building, virtually, of course. You may know him from bangers like Perfect featuring Chris Brown, which has over 38 million views on YouTube. Hits like Type of Time, which has over 13 million views on YouTube. Classic joints like Keisha from his original come up. He's been putting in work for years, man. But yeah, I'd like to officially welcome you to Quarantine Questions with Rap TV, bro. I'm your host, Pro the GOAT. What's good, man? How's it going?
I'm chilling, Pro. What's goody?
Chilling, man, chilling. Congratulations. Like, you recently released a So Confusing music video, man. Numbers are going up. What's been the reception on it?
Oh, yeah, that was just me getting some shit off my chest. I've been getting a lot of love, though. Shouts to my bro, Rook. He shot that, directed that.
Facts. And the beginning of the video kind of plays like a movie a little bit. Like, what made you put the little skit in the beginning?
Oh, I've been on some cinematic shit, man. I like to give the visual. I mean, when I be talking about so much shit in my music, I like the visual to kind of match it.
No doubt, no doubt. And then shit, Karma 3's about to drop, man. Like, you still putting finishing touches on it, or is it good to go?
Nah, that's done. That'll be out Thursday midnight.
How you feeling about it?
Amazing.
No doubt, no doubt. Do you feel like it's your best body of work so far, or?
To me personally, yeah.
Okay, and what would you say is the biggest difference between this one and then what you put out in the past?
Just my growth, man. My best friend not around no more. My brother Shooter passed. This past May, you know what I'm saying? He been around me from the start, so it just hit a little different, you know what I mean? But just my growth, me working with different artists, different producers.
And shit, I know you randomly met J.Cole for the first time like a few weeks ago. You know, he just drove by, pulled up on you by the Viper Room. Have y'all kept in touch since then, or maybe talked about collaborating on a song or something?
Yeah, hell yeah, we've been in touch.
Okay, no doubt. And then recently Master P came out and said that, you know, J. Cole's training, and you came out and said, man, if he's gonna train for the NBA, I'm gonna jump in there too. Like, how serious are you about that?
No, they asked me that. I ain't jump out with that. They asked me if J. Cole is he taking it serious. I think the Pistons offered him a workout. I said if he was to get put on the actual NBA roster, then I'll get back in the gym.
Okay, no doubt. And then DMX randomly pulled up on you right after J. Cole. What's your relationship with him like?
Me and X cool, man. That's one of the OGs, one of the legends. You know what I mean? Living legends. Me and X got a good relationship. We met through Swish.
Okay, no doubt. Have y'all talked about anything in the studio or anything like that, or?
Yeah, if you see me linking with artists, we probably talking about music.
Okay.
Nine times out of 10.
No doubt, man, no doubt. And since it is Quarantine Questions, man, I gotta ask you, like, I know it's probably, you know, put a pause on a little bit of stuff or slow things down for you a little bit, but how have you been able to maneuver during this whole time period?
I've been cooking up. I'm in the studio.
And shit, man, growing up in East Harlem, you know, rap was probably an influence early on. But I also heard you say that one of your earliest memories was actually Snoop Dogg and Doggy Style, like before all the East Coast rappers in your own city. Like, how did that happen? Like, that whole influence?
Now, my cousin was playing that shit. He was playing all the Chronic, all that Dr. Dre shit, Death Row, all that. So I just had just in my crib, it was mixed. You know what I'm saying? I was as much as Biggie as I was hearing Snoop. So much Pac as I was hearing Nas. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was balanced in the crib.
Okay, bet. And then I was doing a little bit of research online, And it's interesting because I never heard you talk about this, but I read somewhere that you were actually born in Houston, Texas. Is that true or not?
Yeah, I was born there.
Oh, okay, okay. And then what? And then how old were you when you went to New York?
When I left the hospital,
Oh.
my mom's couldn't fly.
Okay.
She was pregnant. She went down there. My mother originally from Louisiana, so when she was down there with her mother, my aunties, and all that. She couldn't fly back to New York.
Okay.
I was born there.
No doubt, man. And then growing up, like, too, you went to school in Silver Spring, Maryland for 10th grade. Like, I'm actually from Silver Spring, man, so that shit was tight. But do you remember?
Springbrook. Shouts to Springbrook.
Yeah, man, shout out to Springbrook. What was the biggest difference for you, like, you know, coming up in New York and then going to Maryland? Like, what was one of the things that stood out to you about, you know, the difference in the city?
It was just slower, a lot slower. Everybody had a car. I couldn't, wasn't no more walking. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no trains, nothing like that. But it was good for just my growth. For me at that time, you know what I'm saying, in my life playing ball. I was able to get scholarships to different colleges playing basketball. So I think it helped me out, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, and then you were in Baltimore for some time too. Did you ever link up with any DMV rappers where you were there? Do you still connect with anybody in the DMV like that?
Yeah, I'm tight with Shot Glizzy. Tight with Fat Trev, Free Fat Trev. The first DMV artist I worked with was a kid named Phil Ade. He was working with Wale Heavy and shit like that. But yeah, I got a few connections out there.
No doubt, man, no doubt. And I kind of want to speak on a little bit, you know, Kevin Durant a little bit. Like, I know y'all played AAU together back in the day before the fame and all that stuff. On either side, honestly. You guys ever have conversations like, damn, y'all are proud of each other? Like, yo, we really came up, you know what I mean? And like, on either side of it, like.
Yeah, we had that convo. We had a I think it was when he got his first ring, I had just did Summer Jam.
Okay.
It was my first time doing Summer Jam, and it was just, we linked up. He came to the studio, and I was like, "Look at this shit, bro! I just did Summer Jam, and you just won a fucking
that's crazy
NBA championship." You know what I mean? So that's shouts to KD, man. Good dude.
For sure, man. And KD low key, you know, he low key got bars too. I saw a video of y'all rapping together over the Watch the Throne beat. Are y'all ever gonna get him on a track again, or like, what's up with that?
Well, we was playing, man. That wasn't serious. But he into the production and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Kevin into making them beats. Last I knew of. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shouts to KD.
Okay, and then something I always wanted to know too, man. Like, you're a huge Styles P fan, and then you ended up having a project with him called Beloved. Like, how did the whole idea for the project come about, man?
Really, that, like, we linked up, and I was on him. I was like, "Yo, P, I want to do something just me and you. Let's go back and forth on some shit like you and Kiss be doing." You know what I'm saying? Just the shit I grew up on. And Beloved really was, it's both our name is David. So when we Googled what David meant, and it was like it meant beloved, like a friend. You know what I mean? So I was like, "Oh no, that's the perfect title." So we ran with Beloved. Shouts to Big Bro P.
Facts, man. Have y'all been in the studio since then, or like, you thinking about doing anything else?
Yeah, hell yeah. We about to run it back. We about to do Beloved too.
Okay, bet that. And then I want to ask you this too, because Snoop Dogg just came out and he said Eminem isn't in his top 10 rappers of all time, and clearly he's from another era, but that kind of shocked people a little bit. So I was wondering, like, who's in your top 5 favorite rappers of all time from that
My top 5?
Yeah, like bars wise.
Probably Biggie, Nas, Jay. Biggie, Nas, Jay, Styles, and Kiss.
Okay. Wow, that's a solid 5, bro. For real. I've also seen an interview where you don't think that you've done enough to be up there with Jay-Z and Nas as one of the greatest, but you got like 7 or 8 projects out, and a lot of people consider solid bodies of work. What do you feel like you still need to do to get to that level then?
Man, you gotta outlast the test of time, bro. They've been in the game 20 years. I've been in this shit since 2014, 13. I ain't been here that long. Like, it might seem long, but
yeah,
I still got, you know what I mean? You gotta, if I was the Vanish right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be able to rock and roll for at least a few decades in this shit before somebody can call you a GOAT or one of the greatest or the king or somewhere. Like, you gotta be able to be out for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Like, really prove that you could be around for 10, 15 years in this shit.
Yeah, I mean, you in it for the long run, obviously, you know. So, I mean, that's
ain't no other reason to do it. Why do it?
Facts. And I also wanted to touch on your acting a little bit too, bro. Like, is that something you see yourself doing more of? Are you able to juggle the music and the acting, or do you have to like focus on one specifically?
Now I could juggle it. Or you know what's crazy with that is like I think it depends on the role. The roles I've gotten thus far have been me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I played in the movie Beats. That was really me playing myself. And then I did the Wu-Tang,
Mm-hmm.
being Method Man. I'm from that world. I'm from that culture that I rap. So I feel like that wasn't hard to balance that with rap. Now, if I got a role where I'm a lawyer
Mm-hmm.
or I'm a fucking scientist, or if it's a different type of role, I might have to, you know what I'm saying, fall back from the music to really sell that role. Like, you know what I mean? So I think it's just based on the role, you know what I mean?
Okay, so is that something you're welcoming in the near future? A role that might not be, you know, around what you're familiar with? Like, are you willing to do that?
100%, 100%.
Okay, no
100%. That's like with music. Like I don't want to just do boom bap.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I want to do some shit that you could dance to too. So as far as once I jumped into acting, I didn't want to be like, oh, we can only use him for the gangster role or for the street role or I didn't want to be one of them dudes. I want to be able to play any type of role that come across. So
Okay.
I definitely want to jump into more of that in the future. You know what I mean?
But and then speaking of roles like that, like what we just talked about, a little bit out of the pocket of what you're used to, or you know what you embody as a person and a rapper. Like I know you auditioned for Star Wars 2, man. Like what was that experience like?
Hell yeah, that was fire. That was fire. I ain't gonna front. Just even being offered that shit was like Star Wars. Like I thought I was
the main
high.
role.
I thought I called my weed man and was like, yo, bro, I don't know what that last pack you sold me, but I just got an audition for Star Wars. I like, oh, this shit is like, I need some more of that. Like, whoa.
No doubt. And then I know I saw somewhere in the blogosphere, bro, like Tyra Banks came out and was trying to offer you a contract, the modeling and stuff. Did you ever talk to her about that shit or not really?
Nah, she ain't try to offer no contract. Okay. She just she posted a picture of me on her gram and was like, I should model, basically. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And yeah, I took her advice. I got a modeling deal. I'm with a modeling agency.
You do a little bit of everything then, right?
Yeah.
No doubt, man.
Gotta get it, man. It's out here. Gotta get it.
No doubt. And then you know, I also wanted to know, like, obviously you're inspired by Anthony Bourdain. You came out and said that with him traveling and eating different foods. Are we ever gonna see a show where you doing something similar to that on like some fuck that's delicious, like the Action Bronson type of vibe? Like,
yeah, I want to do some shit like that. My cousin Fallon, a chef, so I think that would be super dope to do that with her. Just run around, like once I get some more free time and shit like that. But if the right publication or the right network want to do some shit like that with me, I'm all the way with that.
Okay.
We do the hood version.
No doubt. And like we spoke about, you know, modeling, acting, you know, potentially doing some Anthony Bourdain type shit. What are some other things outside of music that you're involved with or, you know, you like to let us know about?
I'm hustling, man. I got a partnership with New Vintage. I just dropped my own glasses, you know what I'm saying? You can get the prescription lenses, however you want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I just did a collab with the cookies brand. Shouts to Burner, Steve Lobel, all of them over there. Dropping my own weed. It's called East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
My own strand that's coming out in probably another month or two. So I'm staying active, man. I got a couple other scripts that came, man. I've been working.
No doubt, man. You got a lot of people looking up to you too. You know what I mean? Like obviously the legend Nas, you know, co-signed you from back when. Is there any gems that you could potentially share with us, like that maybe he gave to you, or any advice that he gave to you that stood out, or something that you hold dear to you?
Yeah, you gotta run with your passion. You know what I'm saying? You can't allow the material shit or what comes. You can't let that steer you right or left. You know what I'm saying? You gotta always like let your passion drive you. All that other shit gonna come.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's probably the best advice I got from big bro is, you know what I mean? Like, let your passion drive you. Always take that time to focus on your craft, the shit that got you where you at. Don't lose sight of that. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. And then here's a random question. J.Cole obviously came out with that song, Let Nas Down, where he felt like he let the legend down. Do you remember listening to that song or like, because obviously Cole was coming up back then and how you felt about that?
I might have heard it, but not where I could like give an opinion on it. I might have heard it.
Do you have a favorite J. Cole project, just randomly?
I like all Cole shit. Friday Night Lights, all his like I like all his shit. I like his new shit. All the Dreamville shit. Like he ill. Like he make beats. Yeah. Like I know how much it take just to rap and be dope. So to be doing that and producing, he one of the gods of this shit right now. You know what I mean?
No doubt, man.
For the last 10 years, he been one of the gods of this shit.
Facts. I really do hope like y'all cook something up, man, because fans are waiting on that, like for sure, like next level shit. And shit, man, Karma 3 coming, 2 days, like it's coming out this Friday.
Get that, man.
Pre-order that.
I'm 15 for 15 on there. You heard?
You got a favorite song? You got anything that was like extra special to you or heartfelt, like next level?
The Know How I Feel record. Just being able to work with Mary J. Blige was ill for me. I've been a fan of her all my life. My mom's is a fan. All my aunties, my sister, my cousins. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so to be able to really have a record with her was a game. It was a game changer for me and just for my career and what I've been working for. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I ain't wasted no time in this shit, and nothing was in vain. Like everything I did was for a reason. You know what I mean?
Facts, man. Facts. And that's coming out. Is there anything else you like to let us know that you got in the near future? Anything, popping up that we should be on the lookout for?
Karma 3.
Okay, that's it. Karma 3, let's get it.
Karma 3, Friday. That's what we focusing on right now. I always got shit going on.
Facts.
But Karma 3, you heard?
Facts, man. Anything else you want to tell your fans out there, man, riding with you from day one?
Yeah, salute, man. I appreciate everybody that been in tune with me. I appreciate you, like, for real, from the soul. You know what I'm saying? For just, just for putting on and saluting me, arguing. I mean, for everybody that argue about my name I appreciate it. I see it. I salute it. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it.
Bet. So once again, I'm Pro the GOAT with RapTV, and this was Quarantine Questions. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and notification button to stay up to date. We're dropping interviews all the time. Make sure y'all go get that RapTV merch at rapart.com. Join our community by texting 908-341-0067. And as always, don't forget to smash that like button. And one last time, let's give it up for Dave East, y'all. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Love, brody. You already know.
You can quarantine the body, but you can't quarantine my soul.